Guys, and today we're gonna welcome back to Solar Smash. Today we are going to be making a solar system out of hypothetical planets. Like, for example, Vulcan, Tichi, Planet X, Planet 9, that stuff. So, first off, we don't want to include any of the planets that we have today. Like, for example, Earth, we're not going to include that or any of the other planets. So first off, we have Nemesis, it's either a brown dwarf or a red dwarf. I'm going to make it a red dwarf because you can't make other planets orbit a planet in this game. So, yeah. So this is Nemesis. I'm only going to be naming them by the first letter. N for Nemesis. So the first planet that we have here is a planet named Vulcan. People believe that it actually existed for a long time, and it might have actually existed at the early ages of the solar system. So I need to make this small because it should be smaller than Mercury. So if we compare that to Mercury, I wouldn't say it's really that size. Hold on. Let's see. This might be the perfect size. Yeah, that's perfect. So that's Vulcan. As you can see, it's literally on fire, so makes sense. It orbits really close to the star. Then we have to skip all the way to Earth's orbit. Some people, the Egyptians believe that there was a planet called Counter Earth on the complete opposite side of the sun that we couldn't see. So it was believed to be like a desert planet, so I'm gonna make it like, it needs to be more like, yeah, I say that's pretty good. Yeah, it's actually perfect. The distances aren't actually accurate, so don't judge me on that. So yeah. Now everyone knows about this planet, Thea. There are tons of theories that people think that Thea collided with Earth, which created the moon in the early ages of the solar system. And I totally believe that fact, because it was believed that they shared the same orbit. So I'm going to say, yeah, perfect. It's a Mars-sized object. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. That is, not supposed to happen. Let's try that again. Too close to the star, probably. So, sorry about that. So we're going to redo that. So, okay, where are you going? You can't leave. Like, too bad. So technically, if I'm being 100% honest, technically that's accurate because that's what happened with Earth, but I need to make these orbits good. Okay. Yo, but like creating my own solar system like blew up. It's like one of my biggest videos, especially the size of space. Pretty good videos. Tell me what videos you guys want in the comments. I might do Universe Sandbox. Tons of people were recommending that. I'm going to put it way farther away because obviously that was probably the problem because I put them like right next to each other. Yeah, so I'm going to make that 2. Oh, never mind. That's too big. Perfect. So they shared an orbit, and that's why they collided. So, see, okay, perfect. This is a stable system. Perfect. So now we're going to go on for, I don't really remember the name, but people in 2012, they thought the Earth, the world was going to end because a planet was going to collide with them. But not actually true. So yeah. C for counter Earth, V for volcan. So I think this one was called Nibiru, that they thought that had a really elliptical orbit, and that's why it collided. So it would be way farther out here. Now this planet is actually real and probably never was, unlike Thea and the other planets. But yeah, so yeah, but like crazy. We want something. Maybe I need to move it farther. We want to go right into Earth's orbit. But we don't want to split it in half. Yeah, I say that's good. And for Nibiru, that's not what it's supposed to look like. But again, I do not really care, so this was believed to be like the Kuiper Belt, so way farther out, but this isn't real, so we are going to put another planet that some people think is in the Kuiper Belt called Tichy. It's a huge gas giant, so now we're moving on to the gas giants. So this thing was huge. This thing is like 10 times the size of Jupiter. So, yeah, I want to make sure they don't collide, though. Okay, good. They're not going to collide. We also have Planet X, which I think is actually real. It hasn't been confirmed or deferred. I can't speak. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but that's how they discovered Pluto when they were looking for Planet X. So it's been a long time. So Planet X, and then technically they're the same planet, but I'm going to include Planet 9. They're technically the same, but again, I do not really care, so they're about the same size, because if they're the same object, they're the same size, right? I just want to make sure Nibiru doesn't crash into anybody. So that's actually no, that is not it yet. We have another planet named I don't really know the name, but I know it starts with a V. So Planet V, Planet V is a theoretical planet that probably got ripped up by the sun by its gravity and became the asteroid belt, because people think that it was a torn up planet, and it might have been bigger than Earth. I'll say it's that big. Okay, so it would probably be like right here. Planet V, which got tore up by the sun. So, and I think that's it for now. If you guys, if I'm missing any planets, you guys can tell me in the comments. So, bye.